Farmers from across Ondo State are here for a crucial sensitization meeting on the regulation of structures within government forest reserves, organized by the Ondo State Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry. The meeting focuses on the importance of registering all structures within the reserves. Authorities emphasize that any illegal structures would attract fines and other sanctions. The Senior Special Assistants to the Governor on Agriculture and Agribusiness, Wemimo Akinshola, reassure the farmers that the initiative is meant to support their activities, not to create conflict.
In the first place, you're not supposed to put structures in the forest. So if there are structures there, they should be at least made as temporary as possible, and they pay the fine or pay comfort to the government, and government decide on what to do with that. But really, advice is we should try and be law-abiding. Once we give opportunity to use the forest, if it's for other crops, then we know we have to do those crops, not a cash crop that's going to take the land down and tie you down to that land for a long time. That's probably one of the issues. We need to start talking and educating ourselves about these moves.
Also speaking, the Permanent Secretary of Forestry and Produce, Segun Odunsoya, alongside the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry, Foluke Tunde Daramola, stressed that all structures within the reserves must be properly registered. They noted that the initiative is aimed at generating revenue for the government.
What we are trying to do in the forest, we have a lot of problems there. We are trying to resolve the problem between the farmers and the investors. We are looking at a situation where the farmers will be protected, investors will also be protected. That is why we are here today. And we are telling them that illegal structures, farmers are not supposed to build any illegal structure in the forest. But because we appreciate what they are doing, I want to see them as our tenants. We have registered them, but we want to put a stop to what they have done.
We want them to be ahead of government policies, their intentions. And we know that they're there. We're not ready to evict them. And we know that they have structures there which are illegal. The reserve is purely for government. So now we want them to be paying a token for those structures they have mounted there, and we have them in different categories. All is to generate revenue for government. We don't want a situation where we'll be losing our revenue towards people, when we can do things and streamline all the activities going on in the forest reserve.
To ensure compliance, the government has engaged consultants who will oversee the documentation and registration process for all structures within the forest reserves.
We have put all the machinery in place, and we deploy our boys with the gadget we have put in place to get the work done. So I believe we will get a good result.
In response, the farmers welcomed the initiative and pledged their cooperation.
It's a good development because unlike before that, the task force, the enforcement agents, people, they used to destroy the legal structure inside government reserve. But now the government is giving opportunity to erect structure, as in the one that we read before, that they will not demolish it, that we should be paying something like fine on it so that they will allow us to stay there. So it's a good, welcome development.
The government said the registration will commence soonest, and any illegal structures built without proper documentation will face strict penalties. Blessing Obi, OSRC News.